My name's Dudley Dabbs. I work for Fine Americas, and we specialize in PGRs for the ornamental industry. And today I have with me one of my customers, Tom Costamagna, works with American Color in Virginia. And we want to discuss with you one of the things that he's doing in his growing operation. Tom, today I've got a list of the many PGRs that Fine makes. And many people use one PGR, some are using two PGRs, but you in fact are oftentimes using three PGRs mixed together at the same time, and sometimes maybe even four. Could you tell me about what you're doing and why you're doing that?
Yes, Dudley. So we've come up with a combination called Trifecta using Fine products, which is a combination of Colate, Dazide, and Configure. And we feel that the combination of these materials, there's a synergy that promotes branching, compactness, and a desired effect, producing high density plants. So it can be used on vegetative cuttings like calibrachoa, chrysanthemums, many perennials. And so for us is if we can get a step out of the process, pinching a cutting, which can induce a wound, and labor touching the liner, that we can get a plant that is a desired look and a habit that is beneficial for the end product. A full, bushy, dense plant that is predictable with the Colate, causing branching and flower delay in many ways. The Dazide, making it green, compact, and the Configure promoting branches. You can get a plant that's of high quality and predictable timing. So many years we looked at a model child, Lantana New Gold, which is very vigorous and often takes multiple pinches. And we found that we can produce that plant in a high density without any pinching.
Now, for someone, and I'll ask your experience with this, for someone that's interested in trying this, we'll go back to maybe when you started. What are some of the fine tunings that you've done that you maybe can recommend to someone how they might start with this process?
It really depends on where you're located. Are you in the north, you're around the Mason-Dixie line, or you're in the south? So rates are going to vary on the three materials. And so in the realm of Colate, we're looking at anywhere from 250 all the way up to 750 parts per million. The Dazide's 1,250 to 2,500 and can go up to 3,750. And the Configure can be from 500 to 200. So the further south you're at, in say Florida or California or Texas, where you have a lot of intensity and a lot of heat, you're going to be on the higher end. Where I developed it in, say, my days in Illinois, you start on the lower end until the days get longer and the temperatures increase. So there's not a cookie cutter black and white. It's kind of being like a little bit of a chef. Looking at the species, if it's an annual, if it's a perennial, and so forth, and fine tuning it. But again, within those rate ranges, you can find a sweet spot. And the caution is especially in the cooler, darker months. You don't want your Colate being applied in the late afternoon because you can have tip abortion. Typically, I like to apply my PGRs always before 9 a.m. And volume. So, in relationship to a liner, a finished product, you're not looking at 200 gallons an acre when you're looking at plugs. You're looking at less volume. Again, if you're in the summertime producing large mums, you might want more volume. So really that volume is going to dictate the response on top of the rates.
If somebody had some specific questions, would it be okay if they called you?
No problem. They can contact me at Tom at American Color Inc. And I'd be more than glad to share my experiences. This tank mix or Trifecta, it's more than 10 years in the making.
Okay, and I guess if they wanted to talk to me, they could either call me on my cell, or you could email me as well at dudleyd@fine-americas.com. Thanks for sharing that with us today, Tom.
No problem. Thank you.
Pleasure.